Hi, this tutorial is going to be completely extemporaneous. That means I didn't pre-rehearse it. Let's just make a box. This is for like custom winder stairs. Okay, I don't need a roof. Let's turn that roof off. Where's the... Oh, okay. That's over here under window. Display settings. Incidentally, all these home designer programs have a display settings, and if you ever turn up with something missing that ought to be there, or something there that you don't want, you can just find it here alphabetically, roof planes. I can delete those, I guess, or something, but just turn them off. Okay. I'm going to edit default settings, plan. Well, I was going to turn off living area, but it's not where it is in other programs. So maybe I'll just skip it. Maybe it's in floor. I told you this is extemporaneous, and I meant it. Okay, forget about it. We'll leave the living area there. Okay, let's put some interior walls in there. And I'm going to try to do something like that picture you posted. Okay. I see. You've got a wall going up like that, and a wall going up like that. Okay, and per code, stairs are about 39 inches wide, so I'm going to make these 39. Those two walls there are 39 inches apart. Okay, and I want this 39 inches across here. Let's see what that is. Yeah, not quite. That's 37 1/8. Yeah, wall length. Well, okay. I don't have some of the same controls like you have in Pro. Sorry to sound like a broken record. It's merely true. Maybe I can just drag this over. Well, that's pretty close. To 39 inches, I mean. Okay. You draw your stairs. And I told you they default to 39 inches because that's code. And let's take a look at this. Of course, stairs are going to want to go to the floor on which they're drawn. So if they're right away, that's not going to work. In your picture, let me drag that over here. Where'd it go? Yeah, in your picture, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 risers there. So risers are usually about 7 inches, 7 1/4, something like that. 4 times 7 is 28. So I need this stair here 28 inches higher than where it currently is. That's the first problem I need to solve. When you want to program spaces, you have to have closed spaces. So I'm going to close this space with an invisible wall. There's an invisible wall. So now I've got the space I can program. Now, I don't know much about the rest of your house, but I'm going to put an invisible wall over here and then pare this space down to here. Now, this little, quote, room, unquote, has a floor setting. I'm going to uncheck default and set that to 28 inches. All right. Now let's see if that did anything to the stairs. And it certainly did. See, it raised them up to 28 inches. But I can't use this floor here because I need to put my little winder stairs in there. So that's the next thing I was speaking of in my response. I'm going to put another invisible wall here so I can take this little space here and further program it. See, it's set to 28 inches because it's part of that original space. But I'm going to name this specifically open below. fact, let's just open that up and not show the label because it's kind of going to be in the middle of everything. Now let's take a look at this as it develops. Okay, that's a little bit more like what I wanted. This wall here is probably going to be in the way. And actually, see, I've got an invisible wall here, but there's something showing up in there. Let's see if we can do something with that. I'm going to use a cross-section camera and see if I'm going to click on that, hit the tab key. See, in Architectural Designer, I can't alter this wall even though it's invisible. I can change it, I can widen it, but I can't, like in Pro and in Chief, there's no handle up here for me to pull that down, so that's not an option. Okay. I'll remind you again, this is completely extemporaneous. I'm going to pull that back to there so it looks more like your photograph. Okay, we're going to zoom in. Now, under the Build menu, you have a slab. This is my solution. And with the slab tool on, you can draw a slab. And the slab thus created also has a dialog, which you can set its height and thickness. Set first step over here. Put it right there against the stair run. I think that's the edge. No, okay, there's the edge over there. Pull it over to the edge of the stair. So the floor, the virtual floor, there's a floor over here on the right, but over here I have a virtual floor since I told it to be open below. Excuse me. And that's 28 plus 28 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our first step is going to be triangular. So I'm going to get rid of that corner by just dragging it over. Now we have a triangular, quote, step, unquote. Only this one's not at 28. This one will be at 21. Elevation at top, 21. I'm going to make it 1 inch thick. And we'll take a camera view. Okay, and there's our step. And I'm going to copy, use this tool here to copy that over to when you draw a slab, the default material is concrete. So now we have our next step down. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do with this, but one problem at a time. I hit Control Tab to leave that camera open. Control Tab switches you between open windows and Microsoft programs. That's a standard keyboard type command. Now I need something for the riser, so I'm going to copy this. Copy, paste. Well, wait a minute, hang on. Hit the escape key. Do we have a copy in place? Yeah, there we go. That's the one I want. So now there's 2 copies of this gadget here. I'm going to take this copy and pull it back just a little bit, and then open this dialog. And I want this one to be at 20 inches and to be 8 inches deep. I'm not worrying about total exactitude. Now let's Control Tab back to that camera and see there's a step. I'm going to change the material on that with the eyedropper. I don't normally use the eyedropper a lot, but when you're talking with single objects like soffits or slabs, it works pretty well. I'm going to take this material here and put it on that new slab that I put underneath. You get the idea. Looks like it's got some sort of material pattern on it. I want that, yeah, I want to adjust the material. Yeah, I don't want that wood crap on it. Let me get rid of that. Let's see, I don't want a texture at all. Well, fiddle faddle. What material is that anyway? See, I shouldn't have used the eyedropper. Okay, it's drywall. We'll just open the dialog box of this. Yeah, there we go. There's the slab underneath, and we'll change the material, not to that, which is kind of something that was created when I used the eyedropper tool. It's better just to use a dialog box and pick something from the library. In this case, I want drywall. I think that's certainly not under flooring. Where's that?